can't keep wasting your time with her and thinking that it's gonna change. She showed you her true colors. What a lot of times happens with a woman that isn't ready and is not choosing you, because keep in mind, women pick and choose how they want to be with a man. One man can get the best version, get the inside of her, get top all the time, get have her on her knees all the time, and yet you will be spending way more, putting in more work, emotionally supporting her, and you can barely get her to step in your car or in your house. And I'm saying because she might think like, oh, I don't want to give that to him, or oh, if he even tries, he's not going to get nothing out of me. Again, back to that beginning part. You want her to change, or you expect more, or you think respecting her will get you what you want, but that is not the truth. You must walk away. Do not walk just to be like, I will turn around, or I'll get to the end of the street and I'll look back, see if she's running towards me or if she's going to be wanting me. No, because you want to hold power in walking away. Right? You want it to be that she's understanding, man, that guy, he was good. He was so good to me. Or wow, now I'm out here in the streets. I'm in the forest, wandering, trying to find somebody. But I'm looking for this guy that is done with me. So I'm not going to talk too much about like, oh, don't ever talk to her, that sort of stuff. This video is not really for that. But I do want to say this. You add more value and power to yourself once you walk away and do not put in effort. Because you have to understand, you've actually made a commitment to be done. A lot of times women believe that you don't have the strength. You don't have the capability. You're not strong enough. You can't endure it till the end. As in, you'll walk away but come back. She does not think that you're that resilient. So the problem is that you can think to yourself, well, I've done the basics or I've done the walking away. But what you done afterwards and giving her a challenge for her to change her ways with you and earn her place with you is going to be key. Now, I actually have a question for y'all. Do you even want her back? Seriously, I want y'all to take a moment to take that in. Do you really want her back? As you reflect and see how she was with you, or the things you've learned about her, does she still hold the same value to you? And also, would there even be any sense of wanting her back if she changed 1-2 things? Are you over it at this point? Comment your stories or comment your answers down below. I read them. I try to help you as much as I can. And I know other fellas be helping each other. Shout out to y'all, because good looking out. And also just always remember, you're not alone. There's other people either going through the same thing or similar stuff. And it's okay if you made mistakes, like you walked away, turned back. It's totally okay. But you have to make a change, because you don't want to be playing that game on and on and on and on. And also, you want to prove something to yourself. You're not there to necessarily prove anything to her. As you're proving something to yourself, what you're doing is showing to her, oh, you thought you couldn't respect me, right? What did Ice Spice say? She said, you thought I was feeling you, right? So it's like, you see how women have that type of attitude? You thought I was feeling you? And I'm not saying that Ice Spice was like this or isn't like this, but when that mentality is on a lot of women, that you thought I was feeling you, men over here are falling for her, whether it's lusting, whether it's being convinced and thinking that they have a chance, or simply she was feeling him for a second, and then yet maybe it's her roster list or the high expectations and standards. So many things play a large part. Social media, the influence, how women believe that they can and they got to get this, all sorts of stuff, right? Even the music, right? And before I continue on, y'all, if you want to get on the line, let's get on the line. Let's talk about what's really happening with you and what you got to do next. Of course, I'm going to be there to listen, and I really want you to get out everything that you got to say, where you're at mentally, clear it out, so you don't have to feel like maybe you're stuck, or you don't have to be doubting your own decision making. And then I really want you to know how to move forward. Without a plan, oftentimes things won't get executed. And oftentimes, especially if you want your dating life to improve, it's not going to really make a difference. And you might find yourself literally getting caught up in the same cycles because you haven't really seeded out the proper way all the way through. Or even with accountability partner, I do have that as a offer as well. I'm there to support you. And this is weekly. This is not, oh, I'll tell you this, do that, and, you're kind of on your own a little bit. I still help y'all through consultations because some of y'all are allowed, or not allowed, but you guys are and I said some of y'all, you guys are able to actually talk to me after the consultations, because the follow-ups, and I let y'all text me and I try to help you as much as I can. However, with accountability, this is where I reach out to y'all. I make sure you're doing what you got to do. I will be on you. Like, all jokes aside, all games aside, I will be on you. If you're serious about the change that you want, if you really want to have a better dating life or be at top notch, top tier dating, and you want that to start with how you're improving with your life as well, because that's very key. Your mental, where you're at, becoming mentally healthy and having everything else follow is going to be key. So I'm really there for you. And if you want to get that started, all you got to do is click the link down below. And per usual, I do have other things on my website. Find what works for you. Take the time and just really understand, even before you make a decision in anything, what is it that you want? What is it going to help? What is it that's going to help you get somewhere that you've been wanting to, or you've only thought about a few times, but it's really something you should be focused on, and it needs to grow to a stronger desire. So take that time, figure it out. And of course, if you want more explicit, exclusive content, it's like details, and it's a lot of stuff that I just cannot talk about on here. So it will be on Patreon, and you can also become a YouTube member. Give this video a big thumbs up and catch up on really what I already posted on there and what's to come. Now, let me just go back for a second. Make sure, and we're at the end of the video, so I want to just wrap up with, make sure that when you are dealing with this woman and you are feeling like she is playing you for a fool, right? Sometimes y'all even know she's a wild girl. She's a wild woman. So when you know this, stop trying to make her a wife. She has to feel like the guy does not see that value in you. The high horse thing, that's what's happening with her. You don't know it, but you're intentionally getting her off of her high horse without having to put any effort. That's a power within itself. And that's all from walking away and knowing what's better for you and not turning back. And then, as I said already in this video, if you do turn back, I really hope, y'all, it is for an actual 100% right reason. She is dedicated. She is earning and proving herself to you. That's still a whole nother story, but I'll catch up with y'all very much soon. As I said, check out the links, see what works for you. If you still haven't given this video a big thumbs up, please go ahead and do so. I appreciate it. Helps your girl so much. And I love y'all. Y'all got this. Take care of yourself, okay? Bye,
other stuff that you have going on. It could be about anything, self-improvement, back to dating. Consultations are available for that. Book your consultation. Let's get on the line and talk about what's going on with you. Click that link after this video.
Sleep affirmations, so you could become that powerful man, and it is recorded in my voice, and I give you the strongest affirmations to overall become that man and subconsciously become powerful. So let's get into ththese books. Get attract woman you want and get her to miss you, along with secrets to winning her over, and it tells you about cold approaching. It tells you my personal stories, and if you're trying to up your game in the dating game, these books are going to be perfect for that, and you could get it all in a bundle deal. Make sure you click the link down below. Self-improving in the process. This is so serious. This is why I have a whole no contact guide and journal available. Y'all could go ahead and purchase it. If you need somewhere to start off, then you need all the breakdowns, all the insight, the information, and I have structure in there, help you, prompts, things that will tell you you got this, but it'll give you also reasons why. And I have stories in there that tells you why no contact has worked for people, all types of stuff. It's so detailed, y'all. That's how much information I made sure to put in there. Step up no contact, or if you need somewhere to start and you need something to help you, this is like me guiding you as you go through no contact. That's how I customized it for y'all. So you can check that out by clicking the link down below. See what you could do with no contact, how far you could do it. Just learn everything, have the guidance, and for accountability partner, although I'm not actually there, you'll feel that sense from this journal and guide.